What's going on, guys? It's Owen back again with another video, and the video you guys are about to watch I actually filmed back in July. It's taken me about this long to edit it and get it out. I'm very excited to bring you guys this video. It took me a lot of planning and research to make. I honestly think it's great for like a journalism type deal. So it's just my thoughts and predictions about the Disney Treasure, the clip that I'm recording right now. Today is August 27th. And I filmed this video about a month ago. On Wednesday, the 30th, they're finally announcing the Disney Treasure and what is going to be on it. All this stuff, there's been a bunch of hints this week. They actually put up this treasure map right here this week. So if you guys want to screenshot that and check out and see if you can find any clues as to maybe what might be on the ship, feel free. Without further ado, this is my Disney Treasure prediction video, and I might make a reaction video to when they announce it on Wednesday, who knows. But I'm very excited to see this ship and hopefully be on the maiden voyage of it. I say that like 12 times in this video you're about to watch. But anyways, thank you guys for sticking with me. The Hollywood Studios video and the full video of Happily Ever After will be out after this video. I wanted to make sure I got this video out before the 30th. Life has been getting in the way. I've been working a lot and I just started back in college, my second year. Those videos will be out pretty soon. I know they're extremely late, but what can you do? Life gets in the way sometimes. So, without further ado, enjoy the treasure prediction video. What's going on, guys? It is Owen and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be kind of a different kind of video than what I'm normally doing on this channel. For those of you who have recently subscribed to me, welcome back. For those of you who aren't subscribed to me, I do Disney videos. I'm an actor. I sometimes do vlogs around my hometown, but mainly right now it's been a lot of Disney content because that's what I really enjoy doing as of lately. As most of you guys know, me and my family actually just got off the Disney Wish for the 25th anniversary Shimmering Seas sailing. That took place in June. We've been on the ship for about a month now. If you haven't already checked out those videos, I'm gonna be popping the pictures up along the screen. There's also at the top of the link down below a link to the playlist where all those videos are. You can watch them. They're a little bit longer, but they're definitely worth the watch. I had such a good time making them, and I very much enjoy talking to everyone who's known the channel and known the videos on the ship. Shout out to the November Disney Wish trip for making me like low-key in with the Disney people on YouTube. This is kind of the content that I like doing now because Disney is one of my favorite things, and to be honest with you, I prefer Disney Cruise Line over the parks because they're just so much fun and you can go more places and do more things with Disney Cruise Line. But today's video is all about Disney Cruise Line news and what is upcoming, and you can probably tell by the title. Today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Disney Treasure. So let's get right into it. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Disney, normally when they have another ship come out, they usually do two ships. The Magic and the Wonder are sister ships, the Dream and the Fantasy are sister ships, and the Wish and the soon-to-be Disney Treasure are also sister ships. But yes, the Wish and the Treasure are sister ships, and the Wish set sail actually a year ago as of last week. Set sail officially for guests. You know, I was trying to be on the media cruise, so if Disney sees this video and you guys want to put me on the media cruise for the Treasure, I'm not complaining, just saying. So last year during the 2022 Disney D23 Expo, Disney Cruise Line officially announced the new name and gave us a very short snippet video of what the treasure looks like, and it's an artist rendering, and it showed four key things that I noticed. It showed Peter Pan flying around the ship. They showed three different portholes. One had Moana in it, one had Coco in it, and one had characters from the Haunted Mansion in it. And that was pretty much all they gave us. Then about a week later, they released a video showing the inside of the atrium and what it would look like. And it's very, very similar structure-wise to the Wish. However, the theming for the ship is all about adventure and new places that Disney Cruise Line is going to take you. With what we can see in the pictures and in the artist rendering video, it opens with the carpet from Aladdin flying around the atrium, and at the bottom of the staircase we see the magic lamp from Aladdin. It shows the entirety of the atrium in this like teal gold kind of Aladdin Agrabah-ish theme, and that leads me to believe that the ship is loosely going to be based off of Aladdin because, well, as you can see in this picture, the bronze statue is Aladdin, Jasmine, and Carpet flying around the atrium, which, if you know me, I'm a huge fan of Aladdin. It's actually my dream to play the genie on one of the Disney cruise ships. I have it soon coming in another video. I went to New York City actually last month, 2 weeks after the cruise, that we just went on to audition for Disney Cruise Line, but that's a story for a different video. The Disney Treasure will feature a lot of different accents and stuff. It says from Asia and Africa in the theming of the ship. Now, if you've seen The Wish and you've seen my videos of The Wish, or maybe you've seen pictures or someone else's videos of The Wish is very much Cinderella themed when you first walk in. It's very elaborate, it's glam, bright poppy colors. Now, from what I can tell in the art, and this is just an artist rendering, the treasure is very dim lit in the atrium. Maybe that was just for the video, I'm not sure. To be honest with you guys, I don't remember Disney, I guess, gatekeeping The Wish this much, because it was the newest ship in almost 10 years. And they released a good amount of stuff about The Wish very, very fast. And this is why I like doing these kind of videos and seeing all the stuff about, you know, the new Disney ships, is you literally go from watching it being a cinder block to the ginormous mega cruise ship that it is. And it really is insane that they can build them in such little time. And it really just shows a new era of Disney Cruise Line. They're trying to bring more stories and more adventures and more characters involved into the making of these ships. This now leads me to my predictions. What is going to be on the Treasure? What is Disney up to this time? You may or may not know, on the Wish, they have the Arendelle dining experience, they have the Marvel dining experience, and they also have 1923. But along with those is what Disney Cruise Line is also best known for, is their nightlife, their entertainment, and the bar. They have the Bayou on the ship. We also have Nightingales, which is a little piano bar. We also have Peg and Compass and Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. How could I forget that one? Those are all kind of in that main area on level 3 or deck 3 of the ship, and there's other bars scattered around the ship. Like I said, from what we've seen of the Treasure, there really is not much that we know quite yet. And I actually, the day that I'm recording this, it's July 20th, 2023. 2 days ago, on July 18th, one of my predictions actually was correct about the Treasure. The Disney Treasure is going to feature Peter Pan and Captain Hook as the stern characters. And why I predicted this is because in that first clip that Disney put out at D23 of the Treasure, you see Peter Pan flying around the ship. So I was like, okay, well, if it's about treasure, why wouldn't Peter Pan, since he's in the video, be on the back of the ship? One of my predictions was correct. Now, this leads me to my other couple of predictions for the Disney Treasure. Prediction number 1. As I said earlier in the video, those 3 portholes showed Moana, Coco, and it showed 3 hitchhiking ghosts from Haunted Mansion. Moana has been seen on Disney Cruise Line before, and Coco has been seen very little on the Disney cruise ships, but they've never ever shown any characters from the Haunted Mansion. So I guess the fan base, which I'm part of that fan base, I mean, my bedspread is literally Haunted Mansion. It says, "Welcome, foolish mortals." Like, it doesn't get any more Haunted Mansion than that. Seeing that, I was like, okay, so usually in pictures and art that I've seen of the cruise ships, usually the portholes mean restaurants. I mean, that's what it was for the Disney Wish. So I was like, at first I said, okay, well, I think that there's gonna be a Moana restaurant, I think there's gonna be a Coco restaurant, and I think there's gonna be a Haunted Mansion restaurant. We still don't know. It's very early on in the building of the Treasure. And like I said, Disney's not really showing much. And I'm gonna talk about this before I keep with my prediction. We have just gotten, as of almost a week ago, from the day that I'm recording this, we've only seen a few more pictures of the Treasure being built. So we know that the stern has arrived. We know that the bow has arrived. And the last picture that I saw of it, the Walt Disney Theater block was being put onto the ship. And every single time I check the webcam, which if you want to check the webcam and see if you can see anything for yourself of the Treasure, link is in the description to the Meyerwerft webcam. Every single time I log in, I see the Carnival Jubilee. And very close in the corner, if you look, you can see the Disney Treasure. It's actually, for the time being, they've done a lot to the ship. I briefly talked about Moana being one of the restaurants, and I do think that Disney is going to follow out with a Moana themed restaurant. I think that Moana would be really cool in the space that the Arendelle dinner is at. I think Moana would do really well in that space and as a dinner show. So that leads me to the Marvel dinner experience. I don't think they're fully going to get rid of the Marvel experience. I think it's going to stay on the Treasure. I think it would be much cooler to see the Guardians of the Galaxy characters rather than Ant-Man. No hate to Ant-Man, but just instead of having the same thing on the Wish, I think having something different on the Treasure would be a little bit more beneficial. Plus, I think the Guardians of the Galaxy, from what I know and what I understand, have a little bit bigger following than Ant-Man does. To the Haunted Mansion part of my prediction, I think, and I'm hoping that I'm right about this because people are also starting to speculate about the Haunted Mansion. What I first thought was they were going to take the space that 1923 was in and make that a Haunted Mansion restaurant, but I don't think you can do too much with a Haunted Mansion restaurant. I don't think they could do a big elaborate show like the Arendelle dinner or the Moana dinner and all that. So I think they're going to keep 1923 on the treasure, and it would be the same as the Wish, obviously. But I think what they're gonna do with the Haunted Mansion characters, and this is just my opinion, I think they're going to use the space where the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge is to be like a Haunted Mansion themed bar, or like maybe where Nightingale's is, it would be like a piano bar, and they could have like an animatronic playing in there. I think that would be really cool to have a Haunted Mansion themed bar, because there's so much you can do with the decor, the drinks, everything. I think it'd be really, really cool. Especially in that space where Star Wars is, they could have like a really cool door that opens just like the Star Wars one. Or maybe they keep Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge, which I think it needs to stay on the Wish. I would much rather see something Haunted Mansion on the treasure. And that's what I'm hoping for, you know, fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for. On to Coco. I don't think they're gonna do a Coco dinner, but I think that area where the bayou is would be really, really cool, where to do like a Coco themed bar as well, like a bar and like a music area. Cause I know on the Wish at the bayou, they do like live music right there. So there's like a little tiny stage. That's really all that I have prediction wise. I mean, I don't really, again, we don't know much about the treasure as of now. It's July 2023, and the treasure is supposed to be setting sail next summer, which hopefully it does, fingers crossed, because your boy's trying to get on one of the very first cruises, if not the first inaugural sailing. I think that would be amazing. I've never done an inaugural sailing, so if anyone has like any connections or anything to Disney to get me either on the media cruise or the treasure, the first sailing, I greatly appreciate that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's my goal to work on one of these cruises one day. Actually, I do have one more prediction. My last prediction is, since Disney has themed the Disney treasure to Aladdin and all of that kind of storyline and everything from the atrium, I think what's going to happen is from the Disney Wish, it would make a lot of sense for them to do this. They're gonna move Aladdin from the Disney Wish onto the Disney treasure, because it would just make more sense. I mean, we see that the atrium is fully looking like Agrabah, with Aladdin and Jasmine as the bronze statue. So I think that would be really cool to see. And I'll be honest with you guys, it'd be really cool to see this guy having a bar on the ship. Who knows? Maybe the wish will come true. Anyways, I think honestly, it'd be a lot more practical for them to have Aladdin on the treasure and then replace it on the wish with something. Or I saw someone on Facebook the other day say that maybe because Peter Pan is the Stern character, they might have Peter Pan as one of the musicals on the show. Again, we really don't know much, and Disney's keeping this one very, very secretive, which I understand because everyone wants that wow factor when they first see it. I'm going to try my hardest when the treasure is officially built and people are starting to go on it, if I don't get on the first cruise, try to keep it to myself and not spoil it seeing pictures or anything of it, because I want to experience it firsthand for myself. I would really love on the first cruise or the first voyage of the treasure, and I think that'd be really, really cool. And even to see like the christening ceremony of the treasure, I think it'd be really cool, because I'm such a big fan of Disney Cruise Line. I mean, like, I'm wearing the Spirit jersey that I got on this past cruise. That's really all I have about the Disney treasure, and like I said, it's really cool to see it all unfold and watch it go from being a seal cutting to the mega ship. I know I've said that a bunch, but it really is cool, and you really, I think, appreciate the building the ship and the process of it a lot more, and all the work that went into it is just really, really cool to see. That first step when you get onto the ship and actually see it in person and not in pictures or artist renderings, and just to see it with your own eyes, it's truly just magical. And that's why I think Disney does it the best. I can say this, even though I've only been on Disney cruises, they truly are the best. And if you ever get the chance to go on one, I highly recommend it. Yeah, that's gonna do it for my Disney treasure predictions video. As more information comes out, I might do another prediction video or just talking about the treasure, what I think about it. I'm determined to get on that first cruise. I'm determined. I have very high hopes for the treasure. Again, it's themed to Aladdin. That's my favorite. That's my story. I've said it a million times. Genie is my favorite character all across the Disney universe. Yeah, that's gonna do it for my Disney treasure video, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Share it with your friends, share it with anyone you know that loves Disney or Disney Cruise Line. That's just my predictions and my opinions, and you know, like I said, it's gonna be really cool to watch all of it unfold, and I can't wait to see the treasure once it's finally ready to set sail. Hopefully next summer, we don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. I do a lot of Disney content. I take you guys throughout my day. Probably the next video, I'm gonna talk about my audition experience with Disney Cruise Line. Don't forget to check that link in the description to Disney Cruise Line blog, and to also check out the playlist that I made from our very recent Disney cruise. They seriously are some of my favorite videos that I've recorded, if not my favorite videos I've recorded on a Disney cruise. It was super fun meeting a bunch of new people on the cruise, and we had a great time. That's gonna do it for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.